don't want to snip it while it's on your eyelash. I made that mistake when I was a beginner and I cut my actual eyelash. Hey guys, we're back for another video. I know it's been a while, so I'm sorry. It's the end of the semester, so schoolwork was getting a little crazy. But today I'm going to teach you how to put on your eyelashes. So I still struggle with this sometimes. It definitely takes a while to master it, but I think I can teach you some techniques that will at least make it easier. So first, I want to start off by using these new lashes that I just received. So this is the lashes from Lash Galore. So just to give you a background, they're just a company with women in their 20s, and they started to make mink lashes that are affordable. So these are actually 3D mink lashes, and they wanted it to be affordable to the public so anyone can look and feel fabulous, which I just think is great. I'm definitely always behind a brand that is all about women empowerment and making things affordable for everyone, especially mink lashes. We all know these can go so crazy priced. I've seen some up to $20 and $30, which I'm not paying for personally. But these actually are only $13. Now, I got this in the style Swaggy Bee. They did reach out to me and I did get a discount on them, but I still paid for them. So this is going to be an honest review, and I'm going to show you guys how to put them on. So just keep watching. So just to start off, I want to talk about the packaging. So this is what it comes in. The background is gold, which is really cute, and then it's clear so you can see it comes with a little plastic wrap, and it has their logo, Lash Galore. So right off the bat, I feel like this is a great container. For the lashes only being $13, this is really nice packaging, and it comes in a sturdy plastic, which is great, so your lashes aren't going to get ruined. To open it, you just push it, so you slide through the sides, just like that, and they pop right out. So here's up close. They're super wispy, which I love, and they're fluffy, they're long, but I still feel like you can get away with wearing them during the day. They're not too thick that I feel like it would only be a nighttime look. So being a first-time lash person, if you look at them to figure out which eye it goes on, so the side with the shorter hairs, it's gonna go on the inside of your eye. So if I was picking up this lash that I just showed you to go on my eye, which I'm just gonna pick it up, I'm holding it with the tweezers just so you guys can see. The shorter lash is over here to my left, and that's what goes on the inside, so it's gonna go on my right eye. So shorter lash, inside of your eye. Now there's a couple things that you can do to make putting on lashes easier. Some people use tweezers. Some use a lash applicator, which looks like this. You can get long ones and big ones. You can get them off Amazon. Sometimes eyelashes come with them. I know the Ardell ones come with them. Or you can use your hands. Honestly, it's just about what I feel is easier during the day. So I already have my face makeup on, and I already have mascara on. So normally I would do it without mascara just to make the process faster. But then if you put mascara on after and you get it on the lashes, the lash life doesn't last as long as it would if you put on mascara beforehand and then just at the bottom of the lashes to make them look like natural lashes. So I'm going to start off with actually eyelashes on right now. And I'll do two different application methods, and we'll go from there. So this is the right lash. You want to use lash glue, even if the band is super thin. Like Ardell lashes, the band is super thin, but I still use it. These have a nice thicker band. It's not too thick to where you would notice it, but it's medium, it's decent, which I like because that way you can actually put the lash glue on it. So you're going to put the lash glue right on the band. And depending on your eye makeup, if it's a dark look, you can do the black lash adhesive. This is by Ardell. Or if you put a thin line of eyeliner, that's a trick, and then you can use a dark one. Or you can use the clear Duo White eyelash adhesive. It just dries clear. I'm going to use the black because I always use it, whether I have a dark makeup look or not. You just have to be careful you don't get it everywhere, because then it'll make your eye look black. So what I do is I just put a thin band, a thin layer of the glue onto the eyelash band, so it'll be right here. As you can see, there's a thin layer of glue here, and then you want to let the lash glue dry for at least 30 seconds, because if you put it on while it's completely wet, it's going to move around and it won't stick to your eye and it'll get glue everywhere. So don't be afraid of it drying out. It'll be okay. It's just going to get tacky, and then you'll be able to put it on your eyelash easier. So while this is drying, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys what I used for easier application. So I use a little mirror. I do have a vanity mirror behind me. You can see it in the reflection, but I use a little mirror so I can tilt the mirror up, keep my chin up, but look down. So that's the trick. Tilt the mirror up, keep your chin up, and look down. And then whenever you place the lashes on, you're going to place it on. You don't have to push it all the way down. Just place it for now. And then you'll take your fingers, your eyelash applicator, or your tweezers to put on each side and then the middle. And that's just what I like to do for easier comfort. Another tip, you guys, is you want to cut the eyelash to your eye shape. You don't want it too long. So what I usually do is, without any glue, I set it on my eye. I set it on my eye and see if it's too long. And if it is, you can just take scissors and snip the end. Use any scissors, small would work, and just snip on the band, okay? So I'm just gonna take one section off because it was a little long. Oh, and take it from the part that's not the inside. So don't take it from the shorter side of the lash, take it from the outside of the lash, which is the longer part. So I just cut mine just a little bit because my eyes are smaller, so I need it to fit. Okay, and it's been about 30 seconds, so my eyelash is a little tacky. So I'm gonna use the eyelash applicator for this step. Put the lashes on the applicator, and then you place them on your eye by keeping your head tilted up. Have a mirror down below, it'll help. And just look down. So you're not trying to push it into your lash right now, you're just placing it on there. Okay, so it's placed, but it's not pushed down. We're gonna use our fingers to push it down. Get it as close to the eyelash, your actual eyelash, as you can. Then I go in with tweezers to get the middle for more precision and control. So this lash is on. I did leave a little bit of length just on the bottom. You can cut this extra off if you want. I already cut off a little bit, but I left a little bit because I want it to make a cat eye look. I have small eyes, so I think a cat eye is cute because it really brings the eye out and it makes it almondy. And as you can see, you can tell how much a lash makes the difference. So just for first impressions, this lash band, like I said, is a little bit thicker, but it's not too thick. It kind of gives the illusion that you're wearing eyeliner on the top, which I personally like. The lashes are very long. I have a small face, so they do go up to my eyebrows. If you don't like that, that's not a big deal. You can take scissors and just trim the top off. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not equal then, but you can if you want to. These don't feel super heavy, but I can feel them, the top of them touching the back of my face and near my eyebrow. I can definitely feel them. They're comfortable. There's nothing poking me. There's no sharp edges, which is nice. And they're very fluffy and wispy. And there's a lot of individual lashes in here, which is nice because it doesn't create a gap. So it makes the illusion of fuller eyelashes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take any mascara using the Maybelline Colossal, and you wanna just put it on the very bottom of your eyelashes to stick together your two eyelashes to make it look like one eyelash. Try not to get it on the false lashes though. So this way it just makes it look like one eyelash, which is nice. Alright, so I'm gonna do the other eyelash really quick off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back with both eyelashes on. They're very full and fluffy. This eyelash was easier for me to put on because I used my hands the entire time. I used my fingers to place it on and to stick on the sides and the middle. So it's just about preference and what you find easier. So you can use tweezers the whole time if you want. You can use the lash applicator the whole time if you want, or your fingers the whole time. It's honestly whatever is easier for you to do. And you'll figure that out once you start trying to put on lashes. Ignore my hair, you guys. It's been straight for over a week and it's getting super dirty and greasy, so I'm gonna have to wash it tonight. So I didn't know what to do with it, so I just pinned half of it back, so ignore that. The dry shampoo ain't working. But now that both lashes are on, I'm just gonna recap everything that I went over of how to apply false lashes. So whenever you first take them out the package, you want to look for the shorter side, and that shorter side of the lash is going to be the inside. Make sure you measure it on your lash without any glue, and then trim if need be for smaller eyes. Then put lash glue on of your choice. You can use dark black lash glue, clear white, it's up to you. Let it dry and sit for about 30 seconds because if you do it any less, it's going to be too watery and it won't stick and it'll just get everywhere. It'll be a mess. And then you can get a small mirror underneath you like I have, just a small little mirror. And then tilt the mirror up facing you. Keep your chin up and just look down like this. and that'll help you be able to see where your actual eyelash is and stick it closest to the eyelash as you can. You don't want to glue it onto your eyelash, just as close as the eyelash as you can. And then once it's on there, you can use your fingers, the lash applicator, or the tweezers to put on the sides first. I personally like putting on the outside, then I put on the inside, and then I place it in the middle. And then once you do that, you want to push them in, make sure they're on, and take any mascara and put it on the very bottom of the lash, just to make your lash and the lash combine to make it look like one natural lash. And then that's it. So I'm gonna give you my final impressions on the Lash Galore lashes, these ones that I got. So these are my first time ever trying them. They're very fluffy, very full, so this is not for the faint at heart, okay? If you wanna wear these lashes, you better be bold, and people will notice them. They do have other styles, so I don't know if other styles are a little more calmed down, but this is the style I got. These are Swaggy B. So I got these, and they're very full, very fluffy, very long and wispy, which I love. They're not really sticky, at least this one isn't. It's not poking me anywhere. Now this one is poking me a little bit, but it might just be how I cut it, so I'm not going to blame it on the lash. The only thing I would say about these lashes are, since it does have so many individual lashes on it and it's so wispy, the lashes start to crisscross. So I don't know if you can see, but these lashes right here are crisscrossing, and some of them are going like opposite ways, some of them are going up, some of them are going back, and some of them in the very back of the lash band are totally intertwined, and they're just not straight and fluffy. So I could just comb them out with an eyebrow spoolie if I wanted to, but for first impressions I just wanted to do it how it came. So I would say, because there are so many lashes on here, they can get tangled into each other and kind of go everywhere, but that's not a big deal because you can take a spoolie, like I said, and just comb it out. And they're really nice. The lash band is a good thickness size. It's not too big, but it's not too small to where if you put lash glue on them, it'll get on your lashes. So it's a nice size, it's decent. And I would say for $13, these are bomb. I'm probably going to buy them again in a different style. This video is not sponsored because they did not send this to me for free. Like I said, I paid my own money. I just got a little bit of a discount. So this is my honest opinion. Check out 3D Lash Galore. They're on Instagram. So I would recommend them just because I like them. I normally do Ardell lashes just because they're cheap. They're like $5, $6, and there's so many different styles. But none of them are really mink. They might have came out with a mink one, but it feels cheaper than these 3D Lash ones. So for $6 more in the Ardell lashes, I'd get these 3D mink ones. They're really nice. I might try a style that's more calmed down though, because for me this is a lot, and with it having so many wispy hairs, they are getting tangled, and I don't really like that. So I hope you guys learned how to apply a false lash, and I definitely would say it takes a while to do. I'm still not the best at it, I would admit. It is hard, and you have to find out something that works for you, whether it's your fingers, the lash applicator, or the tweezers. And the more you practice, honestly, it's gonna get easier. I've been wearing lashes now for maybe a year and a half consistently, and I still have a little bit of practice to go, but I still think they look bomb the way I do it. So I hope you learned something from this video, and go check out 3D Lash Galore on Instagram. They are 3D mink lashes, and they're super affordable. Like I said, $13 is not a bad price point whatsoever. So I can't wait to see you guys in my next one.